So it looks like South Korean strawweight So-Yul Kim is once again UFC bound. So the 9-1 strawweight was originally set to face Wmma in Brazil for her UFC debut back in 2023. However, she was embroiled in some contract disputes with One Championship at the time due to matching rights clause in the contract. So she was not able to work with the UFC back then. Then she took all of 2024 off, and then most recently fought for Korean promotion Angels Fighting in Vietnam earlier this year, 2025. So then last week, MMA Matchmaker on Twitter, good account by the way, if you're on Twitter, give him a follow, was talking about giving like the latest in UFC anti-doping update. And as a response to his original post talking about Jeff Molina, he put that So-Yul Kim, 9-1, also provided a sample this year. And then after that, an account by the name of Kyoktam on Twitter made a post about it. So-Yul is back in the testing pool. And then Kim herself took this post and made it a part of her Instagram stories, the little things that disappear after 24 hours. So it seems that this is true, and it was confirmed by the fighter herself, so she might be bound back for the UFC. Now, whether that will be Contender Series or straight into the UFC like she was headed before, can't tell you. But I'm excited to see this. Kim, I think, is one of the best exciting prospects out of the small country of South Korea. She has a 9-1 record. She's 28 years old. Stands 5 feet 3 inches, 159 centimeters tall, with a reach of 62.6 inches, 159 centimeters. So, she's not too short for strawweight. Actually, a decent size. She's gone up to flyweight before. Under one, she was competing under the one atomweight division, which is actually 115 pounds. So she might be a little bit undersized for UFC, but there's no way we won't know until she gets there. But looking at her record on Tapology, the thing that points out or stands out to me the most is that you look at her early record and there's a lot of kickboxing fights on there. But 67% of her wins actually come via submission. So out of her 9 wins, 6 of them come via submission, with only 1 win via knockout or technical knockout. So should be fairly well-rounded. The remaining 2 wins coming via decision, and her 1 loss being via decision, and that loss was way back in 2018. She was only 1-0 at the time. But looking at some of the wins on her record, Yuka Kiryu, who was 7-7 at the time, far more experienced fighter. Right after that, she beat Satomi Takano. That's the current Pancrase atomweight champ. And she was 13-11 at the time compared to Kim's 3-1. And then she defeated, went up to flyweight to face Raika Emiko, who was like a 20-fight veteran at the time. So she's got some good experience and wins against, some decent Japanese competition. And most of with the exception of Raika and one other fight, her other fights all come via One Championship, either the One Warrior Series or just fighting on their Friday Fights cards. So, yeah, this is pretty good. Hopefully, Kim makes her way to the UFC. We shall see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit that thumbs up, and thanks for watching WMA Scene Now, the best, most complete women's MMA dedicated channel on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.